Hello guys, Answer is talking here, and I'm doing another video here. So I was thinking a lot about how to go with this channel, and I don't really have an answer, honestly. My goal is not to have a lot of subscribers and monetize this channel and make money out of it or anything like that. First thing, because I don't think I can really monetize this channel. I mean, this is a channel about the game for adults with very graphic content. And I'm open about that, so I don't think there's a possibility to kind of monetize it. I mean, if I get to 1,000 subscribers, I probably will try it. But yeah, I don't really care about that. Let's say it like this. So I was thinking, how can I kind of create content that are interesting, interesting for people, but also don't take so much effort that I only do editing videos and can't work on this project anymore. And so I was kind of thinking, so I don't really have an answer right now. Biggest problem was that I didn't upload a lot of videos in the last days, and so I just kind of want to do more content. Let's say it like this. That's the first goal, to do more content, and then I will see what people like, what not, and then I will kind of adapt or something like that. So I will do videos like this, showing you what to do, or what I'm doing kind of this working videos. So like I said, I was thinking what people tune in this channel. And probably two types of people. One type is the guys who are interested in the game, and the others are probably the ones that are interested in Unreal Engine 4 and how it works. And so this is maybe more for the second crowd, in which I work in the engine and kind of talk about what I'm doing right now, or just talk about other stuff while working, trying to be interesting. And yeah, so to the part what I'm doing right now, I will come to that in a moment. So if you're one of these people who are interested in Unreal Engine, you can leave comments, ask questions, and I will try to answer them if I can. And yeah, for them I make probably this video. So the idea from the channel was to kind of bring awareness about the project and find people who are interested in the project and want to play the game. That was the first goal, but now I also kind of want to give people, patrons and others who are interested, some insight. Yeah, so I don't know how much insight for anyone that doesn't know Unreal Engine for this kind of stuff is. Yeah, so another thing I will do is very short videos, very regularly. We call it kind of journal. Don't expect it to be every day, but very regularly. This will just be very short, 1-2 minutes, around there. Kind of what did I work? Kind of show you what you can expect for the next update and so on. And just kind of recap what I did the whole day, or not the whole day, but the time I worked on the project here. And then there will be more when there is bigger updates are coming. Then I will do this very edited videos, kind of these teaser videos. Yeah, just to get some people interested in the project, let's say it like this. Yeah, these are more or less the plans I have right now, so I will do kind of videos like this, talking about Unreal Engine, what I'm doing in here, then these journal entries, or how I want to call it, that are small updates about the project, and then teaser videos, and then maybe in the future I'll also do some gameplay videos and show you some tricks and tips about the game, because there is some depth in the game, believe it or not. Yeah, so what I'm doing right now is I have to fix something, fix the hair customization. I think I'm right now. Okay. I have to fix the hair customization because there was a problem, there was a bug, and then I tried to fix it, and then it was completely broken in the last version, so I have to fix that as fast as possible and bring up an update. Kind of forgot where. And I have to do an update as fast as possible, so this is first priority to get this back. So what was the problem? The problem was that there are kind of the hair customization had two parts. So one part is the player can select a complete haircut and then just choose that one. And so where am I here? I think I went up too far. Now I have to find the other thing. Oh, down here. I wasn't high enough. That was the problem. Okay, I found it. Yeah. Back to the hair customization problem. There are these two parts. You can choose the complete hairstyle, and I mean I will show you later if it works. I can show you. Let's say that. And then the second part was you could put your hair together with different parts. So you can choose your base hair style, then put front hair on it, then maybe a ponytail. I mean, you can go all out with the options that are right now in the game. There are not too many, but of course many will follow. And the problem was that just because, or the mistake I made was that I put these two different things together. I tried to do it in the same command line, and so now I separated it, and I hope now it works better. So what happens here is this is the widget, the UI the player sees. So he can press here on hair, then these two windows pop up here, and then he can choose his hair. So these here are the complete hairstyles, and here he can go to customize his own hairstyle if he wants to. So if he presses on one of this button here, no, pressed the wrong one, sorry about that. So I've actually managed to press the right button this time. So when the player selects the hairstyle, presses the button, then the following will happen. It will set this hair number to 1, so every hairstyle is connected to a number. This is hairstyle number 1. Then this command here is a little bit back here. this here, and it will set everything that is in the customization hairstyle, where the player can make his own hairstyle, and zeros everything down there, so there won't be some weird overlaid hair or something like that. Then when I then this event happens, and that's this one here, and here you see here are the different hairstyles for different characters. And what I had before, I had on every button that it just set every time for every character the right hairstyle. What maybe works with 4 characters, 1, 2, 4. It's okay, but there will be more characters, and then we will get a little bit problem if we have to, or it just takes a lot of time if we have to always change this. Also, now we have 8 hairstyles, so imagine if there are 20 hairstyles and so on, you have to do everything again. So I simplified it with having this event and this number, and I hope I can explain it to you so you understand. So if you select the hairstyle with the number 1, it sets this number to 1. If you select the hairstyle with the number 2, it will set this number to 2, and then it will change, because we do this event, it will change the actual number that is saved in the save file, and with that we will select the right hairstyle, and we do that in the actor. I won't open that right now because my notebook seems already to be slow with Unreal Engine open and with Streamlabs. So, but when we go there, we will just see that we choose the mesh for the hair, and there we will see all the meshes listed up, and then the number will select the right hair. Yeah, I can understand this explanation may be not too good. So if we press the customization number, it will do it a little bit something different. I see right now what I forgot to do here. So we set a hair number to 0, so everything zeroes down, there will be no mesh there. To report here. Yeah, I will show you. I think I will show you that in a minute. I hope it works. So we will select no hairstyle, so there won't be any mesh that will overlay with problems. Then we do this event here. I just can double click. I don't know how long it takes me to go there. So this is still in the same blueprint, this event here, and it takes longer than I was hoping. Would probably be faster to just move there. Yeah, anyway, what happens there is it selects the base hair and the front hair for, yeah, now we are here. So you see here the front hair and the base hair for the character, and 7 is just the standard hair, the first hair. So we don't have a bold character, so it won't change to nothing when you click on that, but you just have the default hairstyle at the beginning. That's the only idea here, and then we go again into the actor itself to select the right meshes for that. And with that we will see. So we are now still in the engine, but I opened the editor so I can test what I changed. So we are in the showcase mode. I made the showcase mode so I can show people what is more kind of like what's planned for the game, and you can test the mechanics out without the limitations that are in the main game. In the main game there are limitations, so it is a game, it's kind of interesting and so on. So that's the idea of the showcase mode. Also the showcase mode, I often use it as testing, and this is actually also the future idea, that I first will test everything in the showcase mode, and then after I'm sure it works, I will put it into the main game. At least the things that are similar, there are things in the main game that I can test here in the showcase mode, of course. But yeah, we have here our character. I press on custom, so we get a new UI here with all the customizations. You can select here the accessoires, here the clothing, here cosmetics, and here we can complete outfits. And when we press here, we get to the hair, so the camera changes, so we have a kind of good look about the hair. I have to make this guy's invisible, but that's okay, we can do that later on. So right now we have Naris here. If you want, we can. Okay, I see already a problem. That's very good. For that we have the testing, and we can kind of change the colors here. So I didn't show you about the colors because that's a completely different beast. But anyway, now hopefully we can change here the hairstyles. Seems to work everything fine. So you see now we can't change here any colors, so this is not needed here. So this part seems to work, but we see kinda some of the hairstyles that I have to optimize, but that's okay. So when we go to custom, we get a new some new commands here. The hair customization, and here that's the default hairstyle we have selected. So we can now go to base and change the base hairstyle. I got that one. And let's take, I want this one because these are nice long ones. Then I can go here, change the front hair to whatever you like, and you see, of course, kind of textures don't work together. So the idea of this hair customization is really that you as a player can go all out in anything, in creating anything you want. There is no guarantee that it looks good. You just can put things together what you want. You can put here some top hair. You can work add a ponytail, put more hair on it. I'm not sure what exactly this is. Yeah, let's do the ponytail. We can add here some other side tails, or however you call them. You can put some extras on it, and so on and so forth, and accessoires, whatever you want. And let's put the ribbon here. You can again change the color if you want to. And so on, yeah. This part is really for you, for the player who wants to go all out in to make his own hairstyle. Yeah, I have to think about if I do here kinda. Probably I have to kinda the same hair textures, so they can work better together than right now. Now we can close it, and now we come to the last test I want to do. If I press here and that doesn't work like I want it to, why doesn't it work? The back here, yeah, so it doesn't work completely, but I hope you can understand. I still have to fix a couple of things also here. When we see here, this window blocks this one, so this one has to be on the front. That's something I have to change. Then the visibility, and then I have to figure out why when I see this works. If I go from normal hair to customization, that works. So now it's, yeah, the base hair doesn't see, of course, because that's what I didn't knew. Yeah, I know the problem, but that's kind of the idea. Maybe I can do the changes. Shouldn't be too complicated. And problem here is that the base hair isn't in here. Base, that's it. There's base here. Then yeah, I have to see with that because I have quite a lot of windows, so I will look about check that later, and I can, oh yeah, of course I know what the problem was. The problem here is that there is a image over a button, and I only made the images invisible, not the buttons. We are back here, and now I will test it again. So what didn't work was from custom hair to the already existed hairstyles. It didn't. I had problems with the base hair that this didn't zero down. So I will take this long wild hair here because it's very easy to see. I go back and let's try it again, and this time it worked as intended. So now I have to check this problem here. It won't be a big problem, and then now, so the problem is fixed for the showcase mode. So now I have to adapt this the thing I did here into the main game. The main game has a little bit more nuance. That's why it's good. So there's a little bit more to it in the main game than here in the showcase mode. That's why it's good to kinda test everything here in the showcase mode. Yet, so the biggest difference is that here in the showcase mode, if you change the hairstyle and then you change a character, it takes over the hairstyle, the clothing, and everything you have selected. So it's kind of simplified. I can't do that in the main game. So if you change the character in the main game, every character will have his unique clothes and hair. I mean, of course, the player can select this stuff, and it shouldn't take over from the other characters. So I have to put a little bit more into it. But I think for now, that's enough I want to show you today. Thank you for watching.